Hello everybody, it's Susie Libertor, Revisions to Images, your branding and marketing expert. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about your ideal audience. Do you know who your ideal audience is? You cannot have everybody as your audience, so who is it? A lot of times people come to me and they don't really even know who their audience is, and that's so hard for a brand to portray. Like, your brand has to know who your audience is in order for it to be successful. You can't target everybody. There's just no way you can. Even like dentists, they can't target everybody, right? Like, we can't sit there and target everybody. There's specifics from age to demographics to lifestyle to salary to household to parenting. There's all these specifics that need to be narrowed down into a funnel, right? And in order for your brand to really be successful, you have to know who your audience is. Because when your audience sees your brand, they know and they can connect and they can click with you, and it generates more sales and leads, right? And what happens is, a lot of times when you create your brand, if you don't know who your audience is, it's hard to really narrow down your fonts and your colors. Because if you're looking at an older generation, you want to have some fonts that are legible and not necessarily, handwritten and cursive. Whereas if you were doing preschool funding or anything elementary kids kind of fun stuff, you can have more font options because you want it to be fun and colorful, right? So you have to really know who it is, because if you go into a preschool, you're not going to really see like some boring logo. You want things to be fun and energetic so that your kid has fun and they feel safe at the preschool and they are learning still while it's colorful. Does that all make sense to you? So when you get a brand developed, no matter where you are with your brand, whether you've already established it or you need to rebrand, you need to always take a step back and kind of look and see, do your fonts match your ideal audience, and do your colors match your ideal audience, right? Colors can portray so many things subliminally, and I have a worksheet in my freebies folder, and you can go and check it out, where different colors are going to represent different things, right? So green is obviously like growth and money and financing, right? You think of that when you have, anything money related. What I like to think about is when you go to a hospital, you see like red because it's the sign of blood, it's the sign of emergency, it's the sign of stop, you know what I mean? So all of that subliminally goes into their minds, and they're like, oh, I know there's a hospital nearby because it's a red sign and a red logo and all of that. We think about those things. When you think about Best Buy, right, they have blue in it. And blue means you're getting the best buy, like you're getting a good deal and you're wealthy in a sense, and that's what they want you to feel internally when you see their logo and their brand. So it's very important to make sure that you have those simple techniques and the simple knowledge behind that. And even if you don't have the knowledge for it, yes, you can Google it, but Google will only take you so far. That's why you have experts for these people. The experts will be able to guide you and help you along the way, and they ask you a series of questions to really help you and dig really deep to find out what's working, how do you reach them, what's not working, you know what I mean? And if you even need a rebrand, or if we can just fine tune your logo, or if we can add in the colors elsewhere. So there's a lot that goes into this. And you just have to know who your ideal audience is, guys. I have gone through ideal audiences brainstorming techniques for many years, because it's constantly changing, right? Sometimes before, when I first started off, I targeted towards mompreneurs and solopreneurs and stuff like that, and now I'm taking a step back and it's not necessarily those people anymore, because I'm scaling and I'm higher end now. So I have to really make sure that I'm advertising and marketing in the efficient way of where it needs to go. So there's that. And it's completely possible, and you will get there, I promise. Just feel free to kind of let me know how you guys market yourself. Who's your ideal audience? Do you need help finding them? Where did you even find them? Because a lot of times when you find your ideal audience, it doesn't just happen overnight, right? It's a series of steps. You're building the foundation each and every day, and you're building it. So there's a lot that goes into it. And I would just be happy to kind of chat with you guys and see if you need any help or have any questions.